gotta say, this is probably my best Too Good To Go score yet.
Bad news, we're spending some money today.
Do not open with a knife. Well, too dang bad.
If we take out those outliers, I think I may be under budget. Hello friends. It is time for the vlog I think we've all been waiting for. I know my bank account has definitely been waiting for it, but we're doing a budget week. A little different. There are some caveats that I will explain. But for now, we have a package that I'm returning. We have our favorite little fluff Zoe, and welcome to the vlog. Time to drop off at FedEx. Doo-doo. Dropped off the shoes that we're returning. I didn't have to pay because it was from Adidas, so I just had to print out a shipping label and get a box, and I just reused the box that they came in and printed out a shipping label for free at work the other day. If you're new here, hello. Hi, I'm Adriana. I live and work in New York City. This is Zoe. She is unfortunately not my dog, but she feels like my dog because I've been walking her for almost 5 years. But we're at Central Park now, just strolling. But the caveats, I want to do a budget week. I've been really meaning to do this for so long. So this week, it's Wednesday, middle of the week. It's already almost 4 p.m., but I have spent no money yet today. I walked to get Zoe. Normally I would city bike, but you may remember if you watched the vlog 2 weeks ago in my overspend week, I talked about buying myself a scooter, and I finally did it. I cashed out like all of my Discover cashback rewards and bought myself an e-scooter. So it's been great. Yesterday I had to do so much running around and I didn't spend any money on city bikes because of the scooter. So it's gonna save me a lot of money in the long run. I'm still obviously gonna city bike sometimes. Still gonna save me so much in the long run, as we saw in the other week where I was like literally spending $6 a day sometimes just on city bike rides. Could I ride a classic and not spend any more money? Yes. But do I want to? No. The real caveat is actually that I've been dealing with some neck and back pain due to some overuse and some very tight sore muscles. We got some echo, hold on. So because of that, I plan on going to get a massage this week, purely out of necessity because my body is like needs to be mobile and healthy for my job. So this week is a budget week of like making sure I'm not overspending on unnecessary things. But yeah, so like eating out too much, buying like random things that I don't actually need but more want, you know, it's like we're paring down. So that is what this week is all about. If that seems like something you'll enjoy, stick around and let's get into it. We made it to Orange Theory. Zoe has been dropped, walked down, so I didn't spend any money. I did, however, book a Too Good To Go pickup for later. And I'm excited about this one because it's from Whole Foods. I've never done a Too Good To Go from Whole Foods because they always just have a bakery bag, and I'm like, I don't really need baked goods. But this one was prepared meals. It was $9.99 after tax, like $10.38, I want to say. I'll put the screenshot right here. But the pickup starts at 5, ends at 10, so I was like, perfect. I'm out of work by like 8:50. I'll just go up, pick up the food, and then go home and we'll see what I get. But hopefully this sets us up for success for tomorrow, and we have dinner for tonight and maybe like 1 or 2 meals for tomorrow as well, which would be really great. Because I feel like in a budget week, if we can make food more on the low cost side, that's a win. So we'll see what we get. But for now, got 3 classes to coach, and I will see you guys when we have our Whole Foods food. Work is complete. We got our bag from Whole Foods and I took a peek. I think it's gonna be good, y'all. I'm so excited. I'm gonna hop on a city bike and get my booty home and give you a haul. It's time. I am so excited to see what we got from Whole Foods. starting off with some Chipotle chicken empanadas. Ooh! Some salmon. Oh my gosh, this is 0.7 pounds. If I were to purchase this alone, $17.49. I didn't even spend that much on all of the food I'm about to open up here. What else? What are you? Some egg salad. Nice. A little pasta salad. Greek tortellini salad. Ooh, we have a wrap. A vegan falafel wrap. Ooh. Looks very colorful and delicious. And then a roasted turkey Cobb salad. Ho ho ho! Wow. Now, unlike in the other vlog, most of these have prices on them. So let's see how much it would have all been. This does not have a price, but I would guess minimum $10, probably more. And then this, okay. Let's do some math, y'all. If we say this was 10, that comes to $50.34. And I paid like $10 for all of this. I can't dance too much because it hurts, but yay! Oh my god. Ooh, okay, what to eat for dinner? That's the question. Oh, wow. I'm like, I feel like I should eat, like the wrap is probably gonna be kind of soggy. So I should eat that, but I'm like, this I'll definitely save for tomorrow. These will be fine for tomorrow. I think I should have some salmon. Maybe I'll do the salmon and empanadas. And I have some arugula left that I could have a little like arugula with some balsamic glaze like my boyfriend and I would normally have with salmon. I'm so excited. Maybe I'll bring this. Tomorrow I have quite a busy work day. I'm going from coaching to Chelsea to do a field day event. This would be perfect to bring for lunch. I just don't want to bring it and then it's like not good. I think I'm gonna risk it and bring it tomorrow. And then I'll save this for like dinner tomorrow maybe. We'll see. Start with the empanadas. Let's see how those are. Yay! Oh my god, I'm so excited. I freaking love Too Good To Go. Too Good To Go if you're watching this. I know you're probably not, but if you're watching this by some grace of something, let's work together because I spend a lot of my money with you guys and it's great. We're saving food. We're saving food waste. Come on. Honestly, I gotta say, this is probably my best Too Good To Go score yet. I think it's true. I think I might be right. It's a beautiful day in Hell's Kitchen, and I got the breakfast hookup. We got ourselves a wrap, and I didn't pay a single dollar for it, because it pays to know people. This is our scooter beauty. I just scootered down. It was such an easy ride. Went to the West Side Highway, and then we're here. We're gonna be in this field over here, Pier 63. I'm the first one here, but we got some fun games ahead. And then we get to see Zoe later, which is always nice. But it's a beautiful day out. It's 80 degrees, so I put some sunscreen on. Feeling good. And this was free. Waiting for people to come, but I figured it was a good time to eat while I have a minute. So let's try out this falafel, vegan falafel wrap. Not bad. I feel like the falafel is a little gritty, but the veggies in it still taste fresh. You like the grass though? Yeah. Be careful. We have the Zoester. The event went great. Scootered home, which we love, and picked up Zoe. And now we're Riverside Park, just taking a stroll, enjoying the absolutely beautiful weather. Zoe has been dropped, walked her back home, and I thought about city biking back home, But with this week being all about cutting out the unnecessary spending, I was like, you know what? It's a beautiful day. The sun just set, so it's still kind of light out. I'm kind of low on steps. I mean, I'm at like 11,000, but that's on the lower side for me. So I was like, you know what? Why not? We're just gonna enjoy the walk back home. Been listening to Spotify, just listening to my day list and getting some more steps. And I have to say, I have not spent a single dollar today. So what a win. Now my boyfriend's gonna come and meet up with me, and we are gonna finish off all of the food from Whole Foods yesterday, because if it's already like, when you get this stuff, it's already past the turned a corner and there were so many people. But anyways, as I was saying, with Too Good To Go, with the like surprise bag yesterday, all of the food, the sell by date was the day before. So like it's still fine to eat, but like these stores and restaurants can't sell it anymore. So that's why they give it away at like a super discounted rate. But like, I don't think eating it past today is really a good idea. So we're gonna finish that off for dinner tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow and see how well we do with not spending again. Good morning. Happy Friday, friends. We are out and about, and I have some good news. I have some good news and I have some bad news. Good news, I found a very affordable dining table that I am going to get for my apartment. Bad news, we're spending some money today. We're definitely going to be putting a chunk in the budget. But it's okay, I'll explain later. But for now, we are city biking over to the Upper East Side. We have the table. I'm so excited. Gonna have to figure out a different spot for this now, or it's just gonna kind of be next to it. All in all, you could call it $81.50 for the table, which really isn't bad considering most people are asking minimum $100 for tables. So very happy with that. Is that majority of our budget? Yes. So I think we're gonna fail. I think we're gonna fail this $100 budget week, but I'm still happy about it because this won't be the table that I keep here forever, I don't think. This is just a temporary fix until I find what I really want, which I really want an expandable table, because most of the time it's just my boyfriend and me. And like, we don't need a table that sits 6 people. But sometimes I want to be able to expand it and have more space. So this is a temporary solve. Eventually I'll find a better table that fits my needs and I'll sell this, and basically it'll break even. I'm hosting friends. I needed to have a table for them to sit at, so it is what it is. Let's move this out of the way for now. Really need to get rid of this box as well, but that's probably for later. For now, let's get this table set up. Everyone has been so nice today. The guy who was selling me this table was such a kind gentleman. And then my Uber driver as well. He was so delightful, and he carried it into my building for me. Put it on the little luggage cart for me to be able to bring it upstairs. Okay. Nice, nice. So like, has a couple scuffs on it, but for the most part, not bad. I thought about asking if he would take $40 for the table, but then I just felt kind of like 50's really good for this, and he helped me bring it into the car and everything, so I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. He also put all of the screws in this little mason jar, so he also got a mason jar out of it. Okay. Yeah, this definitely goes this way. These screws are so long. We're figuring it out. I will say this will be a perfect size for this space. I think it's like maybe 47 inches. Actually, let's measure. Let's see. 45. Nice little table. Perfect. All right. Let's get to work. Oh, that's not doing anything. We need an Allen wrench, which I have. I grabbed two different ones. I have this one that I actually got with my Wayfair bed frame, and it's like a ratchet Allen wrench, but it might be too big. Yeah, dang it, that'd be so nice. Can you switch out? No, that's just a direction. All right, old-fashioned Allen wrench it is. The good thing is I was able to do most of the tightening with my hand, so it's just this last little bit to really secure it that we need this for. All right, that feels nice and sturdy. On to the next. We're just gonna time lapse the next ones just to make this go by faster. Woohoo! We have a standing table! This is exciting. Put you guys right here for now. Okay. I think this is definitely the direction I would put it in. Or maybe this way. I don't know. I think I'll leave it this way just because then it leaves for a little bit more space like behind. Obviously I have no chairs yet, but I have stools. I got these at my last apartment literally for the last time I hosted family dinner because at the time I had a table and 2 chairs and I needed some more seating. This works. It'll work. It's at least something. I think we need to get a tablecloth for it just so that you don't see the scratches and stuff, but it does the job and I don't mind the darker wood because I feel like kind of in my apartment it's like lighter wood over in the living room and then like a little darker wood with my bar stool chairs and then darker in here, and it works because like I have a black picture frame with my map, so I don't mind the dark wood. I'm happy. Let's see if it's ridiculous sitting. I'm like, I only have 4 stools, and there's gonna be Nikki, Lena, Kelsey, Zach, me, Ariella, 7. There's gonna be 7 of us. If I could find like some bench seating, then I would be good. Because then we could have 2 to 3 people on one side on a bench and then have the 4 stools. So I'm gonna keep looking at Facebook Marketplace. I know this is supposed to be a budget week. I'm failing miserably. I think this may be my worst budget week ever. It is what it is. I'm trying, y'all. In attempts to not spend money, we're having breakfast at home. Just some yogurt with peanut butter and granola. We are on the Zoe walk. Say hello. Y'all, I spent some money today and I'm gonna spend some more. I think by the end of the day, I'm gonna have gone like 3 times over the budget if we count everything that I've spent. Oops. But Zoe's adorable as ever. It is another absolutely gorgeous day outside, literally 79 degrees out, but dry, like not humid at all. It's perfect. If it could be like this all the time, I would be so happy. But we have Zoe, and then after this, I'm going to get a massage. But, oh, the thing that I spent money on is actually a entryway bench and shoe storage. Because I found out the other day that I will get to be staying at my apartment. I got a new lease and it's very exciting, and there will be updates to come with more details. but I spent over $100, like $120 on that, and then we're getting a massage. So expensive day, but very worth it. The way that massage was everything I needed and more. He was like going in on my scalp, which I know I needed because my back has been so messed up since last Friday. But oh my God, 75 minutes, $80, so worth it. And now we're headed to Trader Joe's to get some groceries for dinner tonight, family dinner tomorrow, which I'm hosting, which I talked to you about, and like breakfast. I have 1 egg, so going to get the essentials. We have returned, and it is time for a Trader Joe's haul. Ooh, baby spinach, eggs, some crumbled feta, shredded mozzarella, little guilty pleasure, these mochi nuggets, mochi rice nuggets, frozen broccoli, sugar snap peas, grilled artichoke halves, 1 red onion, 1 garlic, 2 containers of tomatoes, of grape tomatoes. Most of this is for the recipe I'm making tomorrow. Basically everything but this and the red onion. All right, it is almost 8 p.m. Massage was so nice. Oh, almost forgot. The total was $34.88. Let's fetch it. Y'all know the drill. And if you are like, what is Fetch? It's just an app where you scan receipts and you get points that you can then redeem for gift cards. That's why I say get you free money, because you're getting points for money you're already gonna spend. And then you can turn it into cash. So it's basically free. Anyway, massage was so good. I'm happy I did 75 minutes. It was like the perfect amount of time. Zoe walk was great. Did I vlog it all? I don't think I vlogged it all on the Zoe walk, but we chilled. And now we're home. Today has been a very do nothing day, and it's been necessary because I also like definitely have a bit of a cold that I've been fighting for the past couple days, so I just needed a day of rest and recovery. And that's exactly what we done. And now I'm gonna make myself one of my favorite meals. We're having some squiggly knife cut noodles. It's my last pack that I have from Trader Joe's. But I didn't want to get more because I don't need more, so it was like, would have just added to the costs of the trip for no reason. You know, gotta save the money for the budget week. Anyway, let me put this stuff away. Let's make some dinner. Basically, I figure this week, since I have spent so much money today, not like obviously we're gonna go over budget. I've already gone over budget like 3 times today just with all of the things that I've purchased, so we're gonna have, like, I'm still gonna try to keep my unnecessary spending within $100 this week, and we just have some outliers, and you can either say that I went over budget, or am I still within budget? Comment down below what you think. I'll tally up both totals at the end of the week, and you decide if I was successful or not. How about that? We're gonna wait for this water to boil. While that does, I'm going to saute broccoli, mushrooms, and onion. We are getting to the plating process. Veggies are looking pretty cooked. Noodles are almost done. And then we just gotta fry up some eggs. Okay. Those are definitely done. Ooh, that is hot. Best part about this lid is that it's also a strainer. Into the bowl. Beautiful. While we put in the soy and sesame sauce. This stuff, so good. One time before I didn't have these noodles, but I had some other pasta, and I just did my own soy sauce and sesame oil combination, and it was delicious. We stir. Get the noodles fully coated in the sauce. Gorgeous. No! No! Dang it! The shell falling in cracked the yolk. What? This actually works out perfectly. I'll just have 3 eggs and use up this last egg that I have. Who doesn't want a little more protein? There we go. Perfect. I also kind of glazed over the fact that I get to stay here. I freaked out. I'll explain more why I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to stay here, but I got my new lease in the mail yesterday and I have the option for a 2-year lease, so we're doing it because I love this apartment. So get excited for some more apartment updates, since I didn't want to spend too much and like get things specifically for this apartment if I didn't know if I was going to stay and if it would fit in the next place I had to go to if I had to move. So now that I know I'm here for 2 more years, I feel like I can really make it my own and decorate a little bit more. But that's also why I was like more comfortable with spending money on an entryway bench, which I spent like $120 on after tax, because it's something I've been wanting, but again, I didn't want to buy it and then in 3 months have to get rid of it. So hopped right on it, ordered from Wayfair. I'll link it below because it's literally coming tomorrow, which works perfectly because then I also have a bench, so we have 2 people who can sit at the bench. I have the 4 stools and I have my little like ottoman thing that can act as a chair as well. It's not perfect, but it does the job so that everyone can sit at the table tomorrow, which is really the goal. And this, friends, is the finished product. I'm excited. I already know this is going to be delicious because I've had this many times before, but these noodles with the sauce, It's been too long. I'm going to eat, I'm going to chill, and we're going to get up and have a busy day tomorrow because hopefully my bench comes early enough in the day that I can set that up, and then there is a happy hour for my Orange Theory studio that I haven't decided if I'm going to go to yet. Kind of depends on how I'm feeling. If I'm like coughing and it's gross, I don't really want to be around members and like get them sick. So we'll see how I feel. Either way, we're gonna have a great day. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good morning! Happy Saturday, y'all. We have been up and at it. It's already 11 a.m. and I finished the vlog, got it uploaded for tomorrow, had breakfast, and now it's time to make a casserole. I figured I wanted to make it now just so that I could have it out of the way and not be stressing about getting it done later. Also, if it turns out bad, I have time to like go and get something else. I hope it's not bad. I've never made this before. I have no idea. I'm not a great cook, so we're gonna hope for the best on this one. But I found this recipe. Where did I put my phone? Literally just Googled casseroles, like veggie casseroles, because 2 of my friends are vegetarian, and this one was from the Food Network. It is a roasted cherry tomato and orzo pasta bake. It says it's going to take 1 hour and 20 minutes, which for me means 2 hours, and serves 8 servings. So we are going to get into it. I have all the ingredients here ready to go, all the seasonings and stuff right here. So let's get started. Let's see if I can follow this. I am notorious for being terrible at following written directions. Like I always skip steps or miss things, so I'm gonna take it really slow, which is why usually I have to double the amount of time a recipe says it's gonna take, because it always takes me about twice as long. Step 1, preheat oven to 425 degrees. We can do that. Toss the cherry tomatoes, olive oil, red pepper flakes, garlic, 1 teaspoon of the oregano, and 1 teaspoon of salt, several grinds of black pepper in a 9x3-inch baking dish until well combined. Oh, not 9x3, 9x13. See? Already misreading things. Ah! This is the baking dish I have. It seems about right. Might be a little big. Let's actually measure and see how off it is. And to like mess with stuff. Ooh, 9. Oh my god, it's perfect. 9x13, yay. Okay, yep, some of you are bad. This is what I get for getting produce from Trader Joe's. So Some of you are gross. This is 16 ounces, so I probably need like 1.5 of these. Tomatoes are in. Okay, 4 cloves of roughly chopped garlic. I'm gonna do that off camera. I'll be back. New angle unlocked. I figure this works better. You're out of my way, but you can see everything. I don't know if that's what roughly chopped means, but that's what I did. So garlic going in. Toss the cherry tomatoes. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Okay, garlic in. We need 1.5 cups. No, oh my God, not 1.5. We need 1/4 cup of olive oil. Big difference. Right, let me triple, quadruple check. Olive oil. 1/4 cup of olive oil. I'm tossing the whole amount in. Drizzle it on. 1/2 teaspoon of crushed red pepper. Spicy. 1.5 teaspoons of dried oregano. Oh. That is 1 teaspoon. Salt in. And several grinds of black pepper. We're just gonna do several shakes. Now we toss. I'm gonna use a spatula. Don't mind me, just mixing up some tomatoes. It says to bake until the cherry tomatoes burst. And are very tender, 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, so in the oven it goes. Hey Google, set a timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, and we're starting now.
See you in 20. Ooh, start. Ooh, starting to burst. Timer just went off. Next steps, let's see. Remove the baking dish from the oven and carefully mash the hot tomatoes with a potato masher or fork until a smooth sauce is achieved. Stir in the chickpeas, artichoke hearts, orzo, salt. Okay, so basically stir in everything else. Are you supposed to leave the skin on though, if it's supposed to make a sauce? Instructions unclear. Move these guys out of the way. We're gonna go for it. Ooh. Sizzling. So now we mash, and I have the perfect tool. I have this thing, which I think is mostly intended for meat, but I feel like just in general it's a mashing utensil. I'm kind of scared they're gonna like explode on me. Yeah, like that. I was getting too cocky. Okay, I need to go slow. It says smooth sauce. I can't tell if this, like, it's not gonna be smooth because it has skin on it. I really hope I didn't miss something. And at this point I don't want to look, because if I was supposed to skin these tomatoes, like, that's not happening now, so. Drain and rinse. Easy peasy. Whoa, that was close. Okay, what else does it require? So now we're adding in almost everything else. Now, the recipe called for frozen defrosted artichoke hearts. I got these grilled artichoke halves from Trader Joe's, and we're gonna hope it works out great. These taste so good, actually. I love eating these in salads. So I feel like they'll be good. I think, honestly, they're going to cook, like bake down and become the sauce. Because, like, artichokes are pretty soft. And, like, if you ever had, like, artichoke dip or spinach artichoke dip, I think that's what I expect to happen here. But I'm also hoping that the fact that they are marinating in oil doesn't make the dish too oily. Just getting as much oil out as possible. Artichokes are in. Stir in chickpeas, artichoke hearts, orzo. The orzo in. I hope this turns out good. And then we need 1 teaspoon of salt. Right? Teaspoon, not tablespoon. The rest of the oregano. Okay, we did chickpeas, artichoke hearts, orzo, salt, oregano, and I need a cup of water. And then we're gonna stir it all up. I'm just gonna use this. If this comes out good, I will be very impressed with myself, not gonna lie. If you know, you know. If you've been watching for a while, you understand. All right. Now I cover with foil and bake for 35 minutes. I'm like, bottom shelf or top shelf? I'm gonna do bottom. Hey Google, set a timer for 35 minutes.
Starting now.
And in other exciting news, I just got the email that our entryway bench has arrived. It has arrived. I actually can't believe how fast that shipped. I ordered it less than 24 hours ago. Impressive. Do not open with a knife. Well, too dang bad. We're doing it. I'm just gonna be really careful. Oh, I wonder if because... How else are you supposed to open it? This is so taped up. We're just gonna be really careful. I must say, when I walked back in with this, it is smelling really good in here. So, that's exciting. Gives me hope that it will be good. Alright. Now I am going to keep the packaging just in case I don't like it. I think I will though. Yay, that's definitely the color I was looking for. Start with assembling the rest. Okay. Assembly instructions. Oh, we have yet another one of these. Screws, dowels. Why'd they give me two? Oh! One's Allen wrench, one's a Phillips head. Look at me knowing different screwdriver types. And some foam thingies. Okay. Let's get started. Alright, step one. No, so this is A. The number one screws. I love picture instructions. This I can follow. I see why they say this is a two-person assembly job. Because it would definitely be easier if I had someone to hold this, but we're gonna make it work. Maybe if I start by putting the screws in the holes, that will be a good first step. Interesting. There's a little flaw there. They screwed a hole wrong. That's too bad. I'm confused. These are the longest screws. But like, that's not gonna do anything. Is it supposed to face this way? Oh, but still, does that make a difference? Yes, it does. It does. The screw can go in further that direction. Okay. I am getting it now. Okay, I had them facing the wrong direction. This makes so much more sense. I was like, they don't go through. There we go. Now we have some actual things to work with here. Okay. This is proving to be very difficult by myself. Feels like it's not really screwing in, and I don't know why that is the case. Like, it's not moving anywhere. I'm an idiot. It's because I'm using a Phillips head when I need to be using the frickin' Allen wrench one. Oh god, no wonder it was barely moving. Wow, that took me way too long to figure out. Literally like 5 twists and it's tightened. Oh god. I said following instructions is not my strong suit, so are we really surprised? I think not. Okay. We're gonna put this on its side. And this side is gonna go so much faster now that I actually know what I'm doing. Hey, stop. Okay. The base is getting there. The timer went off, so we'll get back to this after. The fact that this just took me 18 minutes. Hopefully we'll move much faster. But let's check on our food. Okay. Step 4, remove the baking dish from the oven and remove the foil. Stir in the spinach and lemon zest and juice until the spinach is wilted and well combined. Taste and adjust the seasoning with more salt, pepper, sprinkle with mozzarella and feta, and continue to bake until the cheese is just melted and warmed through. About 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. So we need to take this off. Let's see the first looks together. Honestly, looks good. Okay, I totally thought the artichokes were gonna like bake to nothing, but I am here for it. Okay, if this is good, I'm gonna be impressed with myself. Toss in handfuls. I'm not gonna do exact amounts. I think it's fine to wash this lemon because we need some lemon zest. I finally got some fruit and veggie wash from Trader Joe's. I've been loving it. It said like a half a teaspoon or a teaspoon of lemon zest, so I think that's probably good. Teaspoon of grated lemon zest plus 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. I really need, well, I do have a juicer, but it's kind of annoying. I have this guy, maybe I'll do that. Wow, that actually worked really well. So many seeds. I hate the seeds. That is the one thing. I'll definitely be, I've already started thinking about Christmas list for this year. It's mostly kitchen items. Let's not get the seeds in. We have 2. Ooh, the rest of this I'm just gonna add to my water and have lemon water because I'm a health queen. Seeds and all. We'll avoid those as drinking. Delicious. Okay. Now I incorporate. Oh, where'd the spatula go? But now I'm just supposed to mix the spinach in until it gets wilted. Or no, I'm supposed to mix it in and then bake it until it's wilted. Honestly, I should make more like casseroles or one-pan bakes. I feel like it's so easy and it's so good for meal prep. I'm trying a bite with everything to see how it is. Oh, that's good. It might actually be a little salty. Sprinkle with mozzarella and feta. Okay. So now we add the cheese. I'm super excited. I'm really happy this is coming together so nicely. It says to do more feta than this, but I feel like that's kind of enough. And then this is 8 ounces. It says to do 6 ounces of shredded mozzarella. Okay, I think we're good with the cheese. And now, do I cover? No, I let it bake like this for 5 minutes. Before the bake, after the bake. The cheese definitely really just globbed on there. I sprinkled a little bit of extra oregano on top so it didn't look so white, but we shall see. Now we're just gonna try it later and hope for the best. I'm wondering if I should maybe mix the cheese in already. I know it won't look as pretty, but I feel like otherwise, since it's like literally 1 p.m. where my friends are coming over at 7. I thought maybe they would come over earlier, so that's why I wanted to start it early, but mix it in a bit so that it's not so gloopy. Granted, I will like pop this in the oven again before we actually eat it to heat it up, but I think this will be better for like the combination of flavors, you know? Honestly, I feel like this kind of makes it look better mixed in. And now the feta also gets a chance to like really become more of like a creaminess. This looks good. Look at this. I mean, if it tastes as good as it looks, I will be very happy. I kind of want to try some. This is how we know if we're going to be eating this tonight. Honestly, it's pretty good. Fingers crossed. People like it. I am going to keep it covered. I'm gonna let it cool down and then I'll put it in the fridge. And we will finish baking that later. While I was taking that out, or while that was doing its 5-minute bake, I got a little more progress done here. It's such a struggle putting this thing together, but we're getting there. I think it will all be worth it in the end. But we're gonna finish getting this second shelf in. Let's see, what one do I need? Okay, drawer is complete. And then there's these little ridges on the wood. Ah! How perfect is that? On this side, there's a little ladder thingy that sits in here because you can put like mail, little umbrella, something like that. Okay, what kind of screws do I need for you? I'm missing these guys.
literally so confused why they say to use these screws. Like if I put it here, you can see it doesn't even get all the way through. I'm like, unless I put these on backwards, that would be so annoying to fix right now. Oh, what if it is? What if I put them on backwards or upside down? Dang it! It is upside down. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh yeah, we're feeling sturdy now. So freaking sturdy. Thing like mostly screwed in and now I'm tightening. I don't know if that's a thing. I feel like it is, where it's like you don't want to tighten in one side before you screw the other side in it all. So you want to like just get it all in place and then secure it. Feels right. Dad, if you're watching this, let me know. As annoying as that was to do, I'm happy I did it, because it would have been even more annoying to have to do it at a later date. Are you just a little snug? We have a bench! Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, let's get all this stuff out of the way. I truly am just forever accumulating Wayfair tools to put together furniture. Next time I have Zoe over for a play date, she's gonna be so confused that there's so many more things in this space, because it's literally been empty for 9 months. Sneakers in. This is perfect because now I can put the shoes that I'm wearing like more regularly over here, but they're still out of the way. Like my slippers and my slides. Just kind of cleans up the space, you know? I'm like, maybe I'll put it right centered on the wall so that it's underneath this. How freaking cute! I figured for dinner this evening, I'm gonna slide this here. Perfect. 2 people can sit. And then I have my 4 little pop-up stools and my little tufted thing. And like, it's not perfect, but it'll work for this and better furniture to come. We'll live with it. We'll see how we like it. Well, what a success. We've built our entryway bench, we've made our casserole, and it is only 1:40. So I think I'm feeling pretty good today. My back isn't bothering me. I think I'm gonna try to do a little bit of a workout and then join some people from my Orange Theory studio for a happy hour. It technically starts in like 20 minutes, but I figure if I get there for around 3, that's totally fine. So that's what we're gonna do. Party people, workout complete. I didn't film it because it was very much like a low key. I did some band work with lower body, did like a biceps and some shoulders, and then biked. 30 minutes total. And it was all I needed to ease back into working out since I literally haven't worked out in over a week. But now I'm headed to the happy hour. Little tank from, I think this is H&M. These are H&M. Sneakers are Adidas. And bag is TikTok Shop. And sunglasses are Amazon. And to Hell's Kitchen we go. I'm gonna try to only spend money on 2 drinks. And maybe members will buy me drinks. It just happens sometimes. We'll see. But only 2 drinks. Keeping it in the budget. Taking a very leisurely classic city bike to Hell's Kitchen so that it's free. It doesn't cost me any more money than my membership. So we love. I'll probably walk home or take an e-bike, but I figured let me keep it cheap on the way there, you know? I was successful, y'all. Happy hour was a blast. It is literally 6:50, so I have friends coming over in 10 minutes. I only spent 2 drinks, spent money on 2 drinks. Did I have only 2 drinks? No, but that's okay. We had a wonderful time, and now time to host
my beautiful besties from college. So we're gonna hop on a bike, and city bike my little booty home. Happy Sunday from the glowing orange lights. We're at Orange Theory. It's 11:30. I'm coaching just 2 classes. I took my scooter here, so didn't have to spend any money on transportation. Also, sorry, I completely just dropped off yesterday. I city biked home, had a nice family dinner with my friends, and yeah, had a chill night. Didn't spend any more money. Just the like $1 whatever for the city bike ride home. And it was great. For breakfast this morning, I had leftover casserole. Everyone loved it, so that was really exciting. But yeah, 2 classes, out of here by 2 p.m. and then we'll see what we get up to. It's a nice day out, so hopefully my boyfriend and I will do something fun in the sun, or we'll just chill. Only time will tell. 2 classes and about 2.5 hours later, time to scoot our way home and enjoy the beautiful day. Leftovers from family dinner make for 1 course of lunch today. Bread with brie and some apricot jam. 2nd course of lunch. We also got some iced coffees and we're by the water. You had some. Oh, there it goes.
Do all the fun stuff.
Laundry time.
So I just want to make sure that this will happen. I'll look into it, but not today. What happened to me was an outrage.
Another day, another morning. Started it at Orange Theory. Took my scooter down. I'm actually leaving it here so that I have it for later when I finish work tonight. But we're gonna city bike home and have ourselves a little afternoon. Get some stuff done and have a good start to the week. And change of plans because there were 0 bikes, but it worked out perfectly because I'm just walking home from the studio and had an opportunity to call my mom, check in with her, and just have a little chat. And we're saving money. So it worked out perfectly. The way I had every intention of making myself a little breakfast scramble and opened the fridge and was reminded I have pizza. I was like, I have to chop up onions if I want to scramble, and I just didn't feel like chopping, and I can have all of my veggies right here, so cold leftover pizza for my first meal of the day it is. And I am not mad. This is leftover from our family dinner. We had quite a like hodgepodge of things at our dinner. I made the casserole, and then Em and Nikki brought pizza and birthday cake. We were like doing a theme of like you bring something for like a different event, like life event thing. So like I did a funeral and made a casserole. They did birthday party and brought pizza and birthday cakes. Lena did a bris and brought pigs in a blanket. So it was fun stuff like that. But we have quite a bit of veggie pizza left over. So I'm like, you know what? I'm feeling lazy and this is kind of healthy. So we're going with that. And I am not mad. Look at how much the wind has blown the water from the fountain. Wild. It is really nice, but it is windy. It's 80 degrees out. I don't understand how it's staying warm so much, but I'm here for it. Strolling our way to Orange Theory. Work complete. And now we scooter home. My boyfriend went and got groceries and didn't realize that I didn't have cottage cheese, so we're getting this and going home. For dinner, we're having our go-to taco bowls.
We got some iceberg lettuce under there, meat, pico, in the back.
As you get older, the food just starts to look like mush. It's just
Cottage cheese.
this is all very low cal and high protein though.
I know,
Can't
we
beat
love.
it.
This has become a staple in our meal rotation.
It's normally on Tuesdays.
It is normally a Tuesday's meal, but we had the beef and it was the easiest thing, so that is what we're eating. And should spend no more money tonight. Good morning. Just another day of eating dinner leftovers for breakfast. I just don't have time to make actual breakfast. Tuesdays are always a busy day, but we have a slightly busier Tuesday ahead because I have to be at work earlier than normal. Yay. I'm helping at this like benefits fair at the office building around the corner from our studio. So I have to be there at 10. So it's 9:36 right now. Gonna eat, hop on the scooter, and make our way down. Scooted our way to Orange. Our little benefits fair setup. How cute. Shauna, the rock star. This is where we're at. Stayed a little longer than I should have. I have like 9 minutes until the 12 o'clock class, but like it's literally around the corner from the studio. And honestly, it was so fun. I mean, I can't say I don't love just talking to people about Orange Theory. So anyway, now I'm gonna go coach class. To the dock we go. I ended up going back to the benefits fair to help out for the last hour, and honestly it was so fun. I mean, I will never say no to an opportunity to get paid to talk to people about Orange Theory. I freaking love the workout. I'm passionate about it. So why not talk to people about it and get more people to potentially be coming to my classes? So it was fun, and now we're home. I have 1 hour until I need to leave to go and pick up Zoe. So we're gonna chill, have some lunch, and hopefully that, and then a city bike ride to go pick up Zoe later is the only money I spend today. Fingers crossed, because then I think if we take out those outliers, I think I may be under budget. We'll see. But having a good day. We have Zoe. Say hi. I stopped at Capital One Cafe and got a coffee. Where is it? There we go, Capital One. I needed a second coffee today. I was feeling the tiredness hitting and didn't have time for a nap and didn't have time to make a second coffee at home. So it was like $4 and something because I have a Capital One card. So we love. We're just sitting at Lincoln Center. Also city biked to her, so like $1 something there. But I think we're doing good. Done with work. It has literally been like a 11-hour day. Was at work from 10 to 2:15, and then had an hour at home before getting Zoe and then coming back, and it's 9 p.m. But we are headed, there's a new Whole Foods, new-ish, around the corner on 8th Ave from the studio, and I'm gonna go and get some sides for dinner because my boyfriend went and picked up a rotisserie chicken from Key Food. So I'm gonna complete the meal. We really tried. The new Whole Foods does not have a hot food bar, and they basically had no sides. So then I went to the Columbus Circle Whole Foods, and it was just like, didn't make sense. So we do have a rotisserie chicken, but this is what we're having for dinner. The boyfriend ended up ordering us some hand-pulled noodles and bao buns.
There will be leftovers though. So
There will be leftovers. There's so much. This is 2 meals for each of us, so we love. Either way, if nothing else, I have no idea if this was a successful budget week or not. I mean, clearly it wasn't because I know I went above the budget with the outliers. Without the outliers, I'll do the math, we'll figure it out. But at least it was a reset and makes me think about how I spend my money more. All right, friends, it has been a couple days. I just finished editing the video and I did all of the math. Our grand total, including the outliers, is $431.79.
So very much over budget. But if you take out the outliers and think about the intention behind the budget week was to just pare down the unnecessary spending. So if we take out the massage, the entryway bench, the table, and the like lift and city bike ride that was all encompassing of that, it brings our week's total down to $132. Is it over budget? Yes. But I'm not mad about it. I'm really not mad about it. $32 over budget. I had a fun week. I spent time with friends. I went to a happy hour. I'm not mad. I did not succeed in this $100 budget week, but I at least focused back in on being more intentional with my spending and spending only where I need to be. I feel like these budget weeks are such a good reset for my like mentality of spending, and moving forward it's like, do I need the other drink? Do I need to take the e-bike, or can I take a classic bike ride? Just like things like that, or like, do I need this pair of shoes, or do I need to go shopping for something? Can I find something in my closet? So just kind of that like rewiring of the brain around spending, I feel like is so helpful. Whether I hit the budget or not, it is what it is. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this kind of gives you a re-intention on your spending and maybe makes you think about it a little bit more. But with that, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. I am really trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. My initial goal was by the end of the summer. Obviously that hasn't happened, so I'm moving the goal to the end of the year, end of 2025. That gives us like 3.5 months. So if you enjoy my content, please subscribe, stick around, come back for more. But with that, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!